Grand risings, good morning, good people. I pray that you all are feeling well, doing well, looking good, smelling good, not sitting in the house being funky and miserable, because life is too short and we ain't doing it no more. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to get the mindful messages from God, from universe, from the source. So it's a lot of construction out there, so I'm gonna try to talk loud so that y'all can hear me properly. They out there jackhammering. Oh, you see it's sparking up. Must be some evil nearby. But anyways, back to it. I pray that today be a positive affirmation, confirmation, a piece of encouragement. I pray that whoever needs to hear this message comes to you magically, mystically. I pray that any part of you that is weak, out of alignment, it gets back in the way it needs to be. Any negativity, any hatred, any evil eye, we actually send it back to source, boomerang that shit right back to they funky ass. And we just thank you for life and being able to wake up, to see another day, and to be able to have the collective, be able to keep us unified and purified. And that's it. Asé Asé. Lambe all day. Let's get it started. We're going to shuffle and get our mindful messages going. And then we're going to have our spot of tea time and keep it rolling and moving and grooving. I really hope y'all can't hear that jackhammer. It's like, that's what it sounds like. I'm a jackhammer, baby, and I'm rolling down the line. That was one of our cadences when I was in the Army. I'm a jackhammer, baby, and I'm rolling down the line. So you better get out of my way now. Because I'm going to roll all over you. It takes a little rock and roll in a whole lot of soul. Then they told us to stop singing it in basic training because jackhammer and shit like you jacking off, it wasn't appropriate. So couldn't sing it no more. But used to kill it when I did. Used to lead the platoon. I always wanted me to lead the platoon to sing the cadences. I used to be sounding like a church choir. All right, the power of three, come and speak to me to help me get my people to reach their full divinity. I thank you, Asé, Asé. Give us what we need to know. Give us what we need to know. Ooh, that's one. We got two. Let's go. I'm gonna shuffle one more. I'm gonna take this one. And then we got one more deck. We're gonna get our tarot to see what energies divine want us to embody today. Ham bone, can't you see? What these are done to be. Mixing up songs. My daddy used to sing that ham bone. Happy Virgo season 2, by the way. Happy birthday to all the Virgos out here. I hope that y'all have a very beautiful, abundant Virgoian season. Oh, okay, I'm pulling it, because somebody needs to hear it. Let's go, let's get it popping. Let's get it on it. Popping. Shawty. All right. So let's go. I'm going to give a little ring-a-ding-ding. And let us begin. Self-appreciation. I am enough. I will find a moment throughout the day that I can dedicate to myself. Find a comfortable space and bring a pen and paper. And I will write a letter of appreciation to myself where I pour love into who I am and all that I do. Number 2, it's not personal. Don't take it personal. Don't get emotional. I'm too cool for you. Anybody that know High School Musical, y'all know. People's reactions or opinions of me are really not about me at all. People tend to project their own insecurities and fears into one another. So when someone speaks to me unkindly, I'll remember they have something going on that has nothing to do with me. And then, loving friends. I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me up and hold me to the best that I can be. I am loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. I release old friendships, which may be toxic and keep me stagnant. Woo! Woo! This deep today. Somebody about to get a message. Then for our energies that we shall embody today, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish. The 9 of Wands, resilience. Ongoing battle weariness, fatigue, exhaustion, energy, success, courage, perseverance, having a backbone, learn from past failures and gather up your strength. You see, brother man looking a little tired. He done got knocked upside the head. He leaning up against that wine, but he done built this little fence over here. He is resilient. He has practice. God, speak to me and see how everything correlates so I can give the people the message and the word of today. So here we go. This is what I'm getting, right? So it's not personal. A lot of times in life, whether it's friends, families, co-workers, random people on the streets, somebody comes say something to us, the sunshine is now gone out of our day because we decided here and took things personally from people. People's reactions or opinions of me really has nothing to do with me at all. People project their own insecurities and fears onto one another. So, goes back to I am enough and appreciating yourself. If you pour into yourself, learn who you are, love yourself, learn to pour love into you. A lot of the times we sit here and we look at everything wrong and nitpick about everything wrong within us, but we don't take the time to say, dang sis, you good at baking cakes, or you're such a loving person, you have such a loving heart, you're the glue to your family. We can't even say that to ourselves and look at ourselves and go down a list of everything good, but we quick to do everything that's bad, and half the time the shit that we think is bad about us is coming from other people. It's coming from other people, these so-called loving friends and family. What does it say? What does it say? I release old friendships which may be toxic and keeping me stagnant. Having your ass looking beat up like the 9 of Wands man over here. It's time to be resilient and get your courage. Write yourself a love letter and say, this is what I love about you. This is why you are who you are. This is why you are worthy. So when other people come into your life and start saying shit to you, or because they having a bad day and they just want to hurt people, you're not taking shit personally, and you know who the loving people are in your life. You know who the loving family are. You know who the loving strangers out here. Because, a lot of us are on social media, and half the time we don't even get support from our friends, from our family, because everybody think we're in competition or somebody trying to be better than the next person. No. Love yourself, so that self-love comes from within. So I don't have to take everything personal. I don't need people's validation. I'm not over here looking beat the fuck up because of so-called loving people. No. God will send you your tribe. God will send you the people, the friends, the family. Because blood don't always necessarily mean family. You may have people come into your life that feel like they've been your family your entire life. You know, when you have those people, love them unconditionally and support them through their journey as they support you. It's about reciprocity. If they're not equally adding, what the do you need to be doing? We all done went to school. And if you haven't, I'm teaching you now. If they're not equally adding, you need to subtract. Can I get a ring-a-ding-ding on that today? You got me over here spitting because it's the truth and it needs to be heard. We're not dealing with it no more. No longer shall you be fatigued, exhausted. We're not doing this shit. You're gonna have a backbone. You're gonna be strong. You're gonna learn from your past. You're gonna put that wand in that ground and go out there with your fire and be resilient. You're going to have the self-appreciation for yourself because life is hard. You are enough. Life is hard out here for a player pimp. So when you be going through life and you make it through another day, you need to say, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, sis. I'm proud of you, bro, for doing it, for taking care of your kids, for going to work, for getting up. Because a lot of people can't do it. And they sit in their bed and they sit in their house being miserable, or they decide to walk on the dark side and be evil and hurt people because they're hurt. We're not doing that. We're not surrounding ourselves with people. You are enough. You are enough. People, reactions and opinions of me, excuse me. I love you too. People, reactions and opinions of me are really not about me at all. People tend to project their insecurities and fears on one another's. So when someone speaks to me unkindly, somebody try to get you out of your character and shit, remember, they have something going on that ain't got shit to do with you. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to help you grow, that raise you up and lift you up to your highest vibrations and hold you accountable. You don't want to, if you're not a friend of mine, if you can't tell me about myself, or if you ask me about something and I honestly tell you in a lovingly manner, tactful manner, and you can't receive it for your own self-development, don't hang with me. People already know me. Don't ask me a question if you don't want to know the truth. Because for me, if you're in my circle, I'm always going to encourage you and motivate you to want to do better. That's a real friend. Now, somebody who bullshit you are going to sit here and enable. So your ass to be sitting here looking like this, being miserable like them. We ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. So I send my vibrations, y'all. It's time. I go back to it all the time. My cup runneth over. Cup runneth over. Write yourself a love letter so that cup can be filled full of love. This is why I love you. This is why you're awesome. This is why you're amazing self. And look at that shit every morning when you wake up and look at yourself in the mirror and say them words of affirmation before you go to bed. Tell yourself you are worthy of a good life. You are worthy of abundance. You are worthy to be happy. You are worthy to be loved, to have that partner that you want, to be a parent, to do whatever your heart desires. You are worthy. Doesn't matter where you came from. Doesn't matter what your family's doing, what your friends doing. It ain't about you. It's about yourself, so that everything else can fall into place. Let's be resilient. The wands means fire. You see how that red, that heat, go out there. If you're looking for an answer, something been on your spirit, on your heart, it's a yes. Go do it. Go be great. I'm telling you this right now. Now, for a spot of tea, the message of the day for my spot of tea, it is, I already got it, y'all, because it's dope. When your inner and outer worlds harmonize, your relationships do too. When your inner world, meaning self, when they are harmonized, your relationships will too. Don't take shit personal when somebody come on with their funky energy. Hurt people. Remember that. Don't take everything so personally. Y'all. When your inner and outer worlds harmonize, your relationships will too. Do not settle for less. Life is an ongoing battle, and it is not going to be easy. Don't get tired. Don't get exhausted. Stay resilient. Stay resilient. Don't settle for less. Don't, just because somebody else is, they want to accept mediocrity, that ain't got shit to do with you. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Write down what you want in your notebook and your pen, and you relentlessly go out there and get the help and support from good people who actually cherish and love you. Perseverance. Have a backbone and learn from the past and gather your strength and keep on moving, and do not settle for nothing less than what you deserve. This is Miss Raya Sankofa. We signing out. I give you a ring-a-ding-ding of love. Go ahead and touch the elephant, Snoop. Snoop, Snoop. Elephant of love. His little nose, it was a pencil sharpener. It broke, but I still keep him because he cute. But anyways, y'all rub the elephant. We send our love and our vibrations. Go out and get some exercise, walk, be free, go breathe. You are worthy. You are enough. You are special. You are beautiful. We don't settle for less. I release any old friendships which may be toxic and keeping me stagnant, and don't feel bad about that shit either. And remember, people project their insecurities and fears. Remember, you have nothing, it has something going on with them and not with you. That's a them problem. Go ahead and get that notebook and do what you need to do. Peace and blessings. Much love. This is Miss Raya Sankofa signing out. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. Ciao.